This is James Holder for iFILM London. I'm in Lansbury ABC today in Popular. With me, I've got Mitcham's very own Warren Fearless Fenn. What's happening, Warren?
How you doing, mate? I've missed you.
I'm all right. I've missed you as well. How's things?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Real good.
I just thought we'd have a little catch up because I know you're in action again on July the 5th at the Camden Centre.
Camden Centre, yeah. It's my birthday as well that night, so things are going down.
What goes through your mind when you decide, actually, yeah, I'm going to take a fight on my birthday?
To be fair, I haven't really thought about my birthday. I thought about the fight, and then obviously afterwards I can celebrate with all my mates and that. So, yeah, it's one of them.
You look in pretty good shape. Have you got to drop any weight before, or are you pretty much ready?
I'm kind of bang on weight now. I've been training for a couple of weeks, starting to get into the serious stuff now. I've had 4 rounds sparring and about 10 rounds on the bag, so I feel pretty good. Just
Caught a little bit of your sparring today. You look great, look in great shape, landing some great combinations.
Yeah, I feel strong. It's just got to get a bit sharper, and then I'll be ready to go. So
I heard you once say to me once, you love sparring. Best part of training for you is the sparring.
yeah, of course, yeah, because obviously when you get in there, it's different. You can punch the bag, you can look good on the bag, look good on the pads, but when you get in there sparring, that's the closest thing to fighting. So some people can do it, some people can't. I love going in there and sparring. I wish I could spar every day, but obviously the gaffer wouldn't let me do that.
Sparring takes it out of a lot of fighters though, doesn't it?
It does, but you learn a lot more, obviously, sparring, and the more fighters you can spar, the more you learn. So it's good to get around and get sparring in.
July the 5th at the Camden Centre. Is there any talk of who you'll be facing or what's going on at the moment? I know Mick Elliott hasn't officially named the opponent, but do you know anything we don't?
Not really. Mickey's going to sort me out somebody. Hopefully I can get on prize fight at the end of the year. That's what I'm trying to aim for.
That'd be massive for you.
Yeah, it would be. Obviously, it'd get me on TV, get me well known. I think I can win it. Like my coach, obviously my gaffer Ian, says I can win it. He's the one who's been pumping it into me, so I might as well try and go on there. And
I think your style suits that kind of. Sorry to interrupt you. I think your style suits prize fighter. You've got a good bit of power. You take people out quick. You know?
That's what gaffer's saying. So it'd be good to go on there. You know what I mean? If I win it, it's one of them, innit? It pushes you onto a bigger platform. If I win that, I can go straight into a title fight, I think. So, and it's going to, obviously, for myself, I think I need to get well known. People need to see me fight. I think, obviously, at the minute, I'm just building up my career. There's a lot of people who haven't seen me. So once you get on TV, obviously, a lot of people watch prize fight. It's well known.
You can win a lot of new fans, can't you?
Exactly. So that's the aim anyway.
To be fair, you're not doing too bad. Last time I was at one of your fights, it was completely sold out with fearless fans, and I know that they make a lot of noise, so it must be nice as a boxer to have that kind of support.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, like I've got a lot of carp anglers who support me because I carp fish as well. They all come from Essex, Kent, all around, and they want me to do the best in boxing as well. So it's one of them, I suppose. Yeah, it's good.
Carp season's finished at the moment. Everyone's spawning. I hope you ain't been out with your rods. Talk to me a little bit about that.
I've been fishing through spring. Had the biggie I wanted out of Cotton Farm in Kent.
Wow.
Had it in my 6th overnighter. It's a bit of a circuit water down there, so it was hard to adjust to it. But to catch it in my 6th night, over the moon, because I thought I'd be on there all year chasing it. So hopefully get this fight out of the way. The season on Silver Mirror start up again, and then I can try and catch clanger. I think it starts this Sunday, so.
Yeah. First day of the season, Sunday.
Yes, excellent.
Gonna have to get the rods out, get the boilies out, and get involved.
Yeah, we will, mate. Get this fight out of the way, and then we'll get down there and do a few sessions.
Yeah, I really like Silvermere. Like I've been seeing it with you and been down with my mate a couple of times. It's a nice water, isn't it?
It's one of my favourite waters of fish, mate. It's obviously it's on the golf course. It's just really nice. It's obviously all the grass is cut clean. Everything's nice. It's hard to explain, but it's just one of them waters. When you get there, you think, yeah, it's a bit of me.
So I know you're more after the specimen fish rather than the kind of fish that I go looking for, but I really think you should come down to somewhere with me, like Willow Park or somewhere like that, and some good doubles in there. I think you'll like it. You'll have a good day.
I'll do that, mate. It'd be good fun, yeah.
We'll get involved with
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Ian Burbage is back from Italy. Lenny Dawes suffered, in my opinion, a disgusting decision. He was at the wrong end of that. You spoke to Lenny? Yeah. What's been going on?
Not yet. Obviously, I'm going to give him a few weeks to obviously come to terms with things and adjust. Like I saw him in the gym, obviously, before the fight, and that's the best I've ever seen him. I know full well he went out there and he won that fight. It's hard to win in Italy, and you know what boxing's like. You go into someone's backyard, you've got to stop them, really. But Lenny did put him down in the last round, but it won't count. So the thing is with boxing, what I don't get, like some refs, if you get hit with a jab and then you fall down, that's classed as you've dropped the guy, really, ain't you? Because you hit him with a shot and he's gone down. Even if he's unbalanced, he's still gone down. But some refs would be like, he's unbalanced. You've hit him with a jab, yeah, but he's off balance, so he's gone down. I don't get it. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think if it was in England, that would have been scored as a knockdown, to be honest.
exactly. So it's a shame, but hopefully he can bounce back and try and get the rematch or move on from it. Like,
What kind of I've seen about? I want to talk to Lenny Dawes to confirm this, but it just seemed to be like when we was watching it on the internet, on the feed, like a few people watching it in the social club as well. It just seemed to be like they never went into Lenny's corner with watch the fight. It was just for things like that, like for instance, giving him a dodgy stall that half collapsed halfway through the fight.
I've heard a few things from me, and obviously I'm not going to say, but they weren't welcomed over there. You know what I mean? But obviously he's gone into his back garden, and they're not going to be. So, but it's just a shame that obviously when the fight starts, you know what I mean? They've gone into that fight, obviously Ian and Lenny, knowing they've got to kind of stop the guy to win, and it's.
He almost did, though, to be fair.
Well, he did. You know what I mean? If the knockdown in the last round would have counted, it'd have been a different story, I think. But
listen, we've all got high admiration for Lenny. As I said, I get to come down you guys' gym a lot and see Lenny and how much effort goes into what he does. So I'm sure he'll rise again. But it's very disappointing for him not to get a fair crack at the whip. You know.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen a boxer work as hard as him. You know what I mean? He works so hard, and he deserves all the great things he gets, really. But it's just a shame. Obviously, he's gone over there into the guy's backyard, and they've basically stole it away from him. But I just hope he can bounce back, and obviously,
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, bounce on to bigger things. You know what I mean?
He's a very tough man, both mentally and physically, Lenny. You know.
He's helped me out a hell of a lot. You know what I mean? Obviously, after my loss, I was down in the dumps, and he's picked me back up really, and got me back on the stool and back on it. So he's a great guy. It's great to have him in the gym.
Well, listen, Warren, I really appreciate you giving Half London a bit of time. I will be there on the 5th of July, be there at your fight to see you in action and hopefully go out and do the business, mate, you know?
Nice one, mate. Cheers. Yep.
This is James Holder with Warren Fearless Fenn for iFILM London.
iFILM London. iFILM London. iFILM London.